Let's go. Thesis: Legalize sex work in North America or North Carolina by Ellis Christopher Moran. Introduction: the public we observe each day can be seen as one public entertainment world, especially throughout North America. Each day we question ourselves about exotic entertainment, pornography, or consensual sex work to get a grasp on sex slavery and human trafficking rings nationwide. So yes, I choose legalized sex work rather than a group of women labeled as prostitutes to fairly advertise themselves by freedom of speech or freedom of press, to have consensual sex by purchase of customers in a safe or secure, legitimate industry than be handled or pimped out in the role of no morals or respect for human rights and freedom of sexuality. For my week one project, I chose legalized sex work rather than influencer. The honest reason I wanted to write about legalized sex work is to open up the political view and aspect from a statute law and federal constitutional right by ownerships to name, image, and likeness for exotic entertainment, entertaining individuals who reside or live in the state of North Carolina. As my defense or counter argument would be to defend legal pornography or exotic entertainment by showing and giving details that proves illegal child pornography should be the fight to legalize sex work through America and North Carolina with mandatory facial recognition by adult entertainment companies in America. Body paragraph. For my for my counter argument for legalized sex work to be acknowledged in federal law, it's prohibition against illegal prostitution. As I counter on the rise of social media prostitution websites to solicit illegal sexual favors or sex work each day. The statute refers to prostitution as quoted the performance of, offer of, or agreement to perform vaginal intercourse, any sexual act as defined in GS 14-27.20, or any sexual contact as defined in GS 14-27.20. APA source, NC General Statutes, Chapter 14, Article 27, prostitution. Where I would try my best to defend or rebuttal the contrast that my city and state presents to legalize sex work versus prostitution in North America or North Carolina. Let's start with North Carolina. Prostitution is solicitation law, which makes both prostitution and solicitation for sex legal. North Carolina statute prostitution solicitation law 2016. There are fine laws that can be viewed as prostitution or solicitation. 1. Prostitution. 2. Solicitation. 3. Pimping and pandering. 4. Keeping a place of prostitution. And 5. Child prostitution being the huge factor of why legalized sex work will become the better future for North Carolina residents to be more aware of certain predators by opening a legitimate pornography industry with rules and strict regulations. North Carolina Prostitution Solicitation Law 2016. Sex work, or called the oldest professions, can be known by many names and existing in multiple forms. Harvey E. Federal and State Charges for Prostitution 2023. The only state that proposes legal prostitution escorting is Nevada as a state versus 50 other states in North America, where prostitution is illegal and the crime rates for these women, which are labeled as prostitutes, increase daily in the new world of sex slavery. As we look at legalized sex work, the world sees pimping and pandering laws, which should be a reason to defend or rebuttal for legalized sex work in North Carolina or North America. Find law staff on Pimping and Pandering Law 2033 as a source. Pimping and pandering can be lawfully defined as compelling a person to become a sex worker, receiving a portion of earning from a prostitute from arranging or offering to arrange sexual service. Found law, North Carolina Prostitution Solicitation Laws 2016 as source. Now we visualize pandering with the illegal sex work, human trafficking, and child prostitution, and child pornography, where these panderers bring people or women into sex work, often through intimidation or threats, which gives a reflection to the Mann Act, a law that prohibits transporting someone across state lines for prostitution or sexual exploitation. Found law, Pimping and Pandering Laws 2023 source. Then we look at the statistic of violent crimes, or the character behind child pornography, where 30% of individuals who view child pornography and 76% of individuals who were arrested for internet child pornography and 76% of individuals who were arrested for internet child pornography had molested a child where these offenders are predominantly white males, ages 25, predominantly white males, ranging ages 25 to 50. Um, Source: Child Pornography, Wikipedia. That's what I got so far. It's more to write about, but I just gave y'all a glimpse of my thesis. Thank you.